Hey everybody, Matt Hill. I'm in Houston, Texas, the SP Fracturing Technology Conference. I even got it right this time. I get to introduce my friends, new friends. I used to go around just making little commercials for all my friends, and I don't have as many anymore, so I found new ones, right? There we go. Introduce yourself.
I am Kate Lowry.
Kate, thanks for doing this.
Of course.
And I'm Eileen Ordonez.
Eileen, thank you. Appreciate you both.
This is a lot of fun.
Well, we have a good time. Most importantly, we're all here together networking so that we can provide the world with affordable, abundant, reliable resources to make the energy we all need, human flourishing.
Of course.
The next generation, that's you, I'm pointing you the next leader, is going to keep my lights on at the house someday. So what you're doing is vital. Thank you for being a part of it. And now you have to bring all your friends in and come do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Energy education, energy advocacy, and they'll learn that everything we do here is actually good for the planet, and they needed it more than they knew. How did you even get involved or get excited about oil and gas? Or were you, and then you got into it and found out you liked it?
I personally did not know anything about oil and gas until I got into it, and now I'm never getting out of it.
Right.
I got into oil and gas through a CEO of my company now.
Yeah.
I knew him, and I was networking with him, and he started explaining what he does, and I found it interesting.
There we go.
Applied.
Good leaders bringing you in.
Yes, I applied, and I'm now in the industry.
Thank God. Thank the heavens, right?
Yes.
And now you're learning all about it. You're meeting all the people, the influencers of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be, right?
Yes.
What about you?
So mine is a little similar.
You better hold that mic up too. I want to hear what she has to say.
Let me enunciate. No, mine's a little similar. So I kind of came from a place where I wasn't sure that I was going to be in oil and gas. So sales, we are business majors here, and once you start in the oil and gas industry, it really absorbs you, and it is something that you get to know people, you meet long life friends, and then we are trying to make lasting impression on the next generation and the world in general. So it's not this negative field.
No,
so
it is not negative.
It's not negative.
You got to bring the light into it, and that's what we're trying
And
to do.
lightheartedness too.
Yes.
I mean, we could all do, for a long time, I think we all probably were, oh, you're against oil and gas, well, we're against you.
Yeah, it's not a war.
It's not. Our job is like, man, they don't know. And so I need more than ever to be softer in my view and go, hey, I really care about you and I want to help, the world, so here's why we do this.
Yes.
Just different approaches.
Well, there's a lot of education that goes to
I was
it.
going to say, a lot of people I've talked to, especially being young, people are very against oil and gas in the younger generation because with climate change, they think it's hurting the planet. And in reality, I always turn to them and I say, how do you get around every day? How do you cook your food at home? How do you...
Your clothes.
Your everyday life. You have no idea that it's all because of the oil and gas industry, so always educating them. That is...
And we were ESG, we were clean earth before all these buzzwords start happening. We're just looking for the best, most efficient way to provide energy. That's it.
Sure.
This right now, all these guys in here are just providing the most efficient energy. If there was another resource we could use, we would go toward that. There just isn't yet. Now what we do is vital because if there is one, we will be the ones to develop
For sure.
it.
And the need is there, and we're creating innovative technologies to be able to find it easier and healthier, I guess, for the world. So,
well, that's where I get to promote, their companies. What does TenEx do?
TenEx does materials-based chemical technologies.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yes.
Now, what is that 30,000-foot view? What do I need to know outside of that? When it says pump more oil, how do you do that?
we're doing it smarter.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do is provide solutions for these operators that they, whatever problem that they have or challenges. They love using the word challenges. We're trying to make sure that they're making it smarter, faster, and we're trying to add value to what they're producing to the world, which is, as we just already said, valuable.
What's the favorite product you guys have right now?
You want to take this?
You can go.
They're so
Well,
excited.
I have my product that I love,
Right.
basically because it sells itself. So that's nanoclear, and it normally it's a surfactant. It's a mechanical-based surfactant. Sorry, but normally you hear surfactants, and in the education realm, we are changing that surfactant. We're suspending it, and we're able to provide the operator with not only more for production, but if they're doing re-stims, I'm not sure if you guys know what re-stims are, but an old well might need a little pick-me-up.
Yep.
We're able, with that same product, to get that production back up, which in essence is creating...
It's really expensive to go out and drill new wells. We
So
talk about it, in what I do every day. Right now, roughly 1 million wells total U.S. land are producing. How many of those are marginal, and how many of those, could we go back in with your product get them going right back on.
Right back up. We actually have a case study that's coming out on ERTEC, and if I'm not mistaken, and with that case study, you see old wells that the production value is just going down, and with all 4 wells that we added our product to, you see not only an increase but also stability going through. So yeah, we are trying to, in a way, not have to drill more wells, putting all that in, but being able to kind of like, hey, let's pump up the earth to provide more. So
they use your product once, and then it's paid for with it's just paid for so fast.
Well, what's crazy is we've actually done statistics on this with all the data that we have, and this is our expertise because we're more the business girls, marketing girls. But financially,
but that's what sells it in the boardroom, right? Like, if I'm going to spend this money, how much am I going to get back?
It pays for itself in 3 days. That is the average time.
3 days.
3 days. On average, that's when it pays for itself. So when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's just any old surfactant, I'm gonna just pump it in. No, this product it's paying for itself, and that's why it's my favorite.
What's your target right now then on the wells you're looking for that you really want to get this out to? You know, like what's their production? You know, where are you seeing them like drop off? Like, hey, this is the best. You know, because obviously you're going to target those wells that will do the best with your product.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you think? You know, the parameters for those? Like, who do you want to go help?
I want to help everyone.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's great.
World peace.
I guess I better promote NAPE. You know, you need to leave here and run over to NAPE
Let's
next.
go.
And then every booth there, they all have wells that they probably need to, a little help with, right?
They'll pick me up.
Yeah, 1 million wells need your product right now.
All wells need our product. That's why it says pump more oil.
Do you have products that can go into, like preventative, products that will go in and help them out yet?
Preventative.
Any like, hey, right now your well's not doing great, but what about wells that like you're drilling, you can put stuff in, and it'll keep them going great? Can you use it, as that as well?
Yeah, so that's actually what that's NanoClear.
Yes.
That's a NanoClear. I just explained a product I didn't even know existed.
Because it's so easy. It's so easy that I think it gets lost in the meetings.
Yeah.
And it seems more technical than it is, but that's why I said it was like any well can benefit from NanoClear. Now, do we have other products that will help more in production, more in operations? For example, our micro-hold product, which is a suspended slurry, basically mechanically based slurry. That one is doing really great. We just got a repeated customer with that. It's big, but sorry.
No, I'm so excited that you're
I'm very excited.
Yeah,
No,
we're all excited.
We're all excited. No, so we try to find, and I know this is something that our CEO has said, we try to find those solutions for whatever the operator's looking for. Flowback sand issues, we have a product for that. Yes. Paraffin
We
buildup.
have a brand new product that is launching at the end of the quarter.
Can you tell me anything about it?
Yes.
There we go.
Absolutely.
No, it's brand new.
Brand new.
I did a lot of firsts on here, so there we
Okay,
go.
so it is called Flow, and it's paraffin remediation, and it will take the solid and turn it into liquid.
And you just flush it out.
Look, right here.
Right here.
What do you see? Tell us.
It looks like the gummy bears are getting dissolved into liquid.
And that's exactly what's going to happen.
So it's crushing. It's basically like, hey, all the iron and all the chemicals, they all were there before. Now your well started flowing again.
I have a question that I feel like you'll know. Did you ever watch Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
we
my
know
brand.
that's your brand. Okay, so we know the robot that can liquefy and then form itself. So that's basically what we're doing with the paraffins. We are able to flush it out. We melt. It's not a melt. It's just liquefied. Get it out. Get you flowing a lot faster.
Well, TenEx is doing a bang up job. How do people get a hold of you? What's the website? What's your
Our website is pumpmoreoil.com.
There we go.
And our LinkedIn is 10X Technologies. Make sure to give it a follow. And you can also contact us at sales@10xtechnologies.com.
Repeat your name one more time.
And I am Kate Lowry.
I'm Eileen Ordonez.
All right. You better reach out. You better support Kate and
Like, share, follow.
share, follow.
Absolutely.
I want to see you guys. I want to see a bunch of clicks on 10X today. And thank you for what you do. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
God bless y'all. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.